Hi everyone, welcome back to my Ohio homestead. So this is one of my gardening videos, and this is my bed of garlic. I need to get it harvested, so I thought I'd just do a video of me harvesting it. I don't really do speed ups on these, and a lot of gardeners show you their really good successes, stuff they've done really good with. I'm not that kind of gardener. This bed is back here under my apple trees. It's at the very back of my property, so I don't get back here to weed it or get to it. So I got weeds, that's grass, horse stuff, I got thistles. My garlic, as you can tell, is more than ready to be harvested, but I meant to get done earlier. I didn't get to it, and we've had 2 days of rain, so I'm just going to start harvesting, and you guys can watch and see what I get. And no, I have thistles, but I never use gloves. One of the tricks that I use is usually thistles don't start developing like pointy stuff until they're above the ground. So I just go down a few, down under the dirt, and they won't have thistles there, and you can usually pull them up pretty easily, especially if it's rained for 2 days. And I'm not talking light rain, I'm talking hard rain. So let's see what the garlic looks like here. Start down at this end. And with garlic, you want to use a shovel or something like that. You don't want to pull it out because you can damage the neck and that. So let's see if I can get down here and get this first one. I don't expect much from this. We have pretty much, yeah. I wasn't impressed with the garlic cloves I got for planting. I haven't done anything. I haven't fertilized, so that's the size. Let's see what all I get. I will use these though, because some garlic is better than no garlic. And I also want to make ramen tonight. So FYI, this is Creeping Charlie. It's a member of the mint family. It's a pain in the butt, but it's pretty easy to pull. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of small heads so far. And I don't really, this variety didn't really do that great, so I don't really want to save it. I got some other varieties ordered. I'll plant them in a proper bed for next year. I could probably plant some cabbages and stuff back here, but I don't know how well they do because we have rabbits that run around. We live in town, but there's still rabbits, groundhogs. That's why my cabbages are in a raised bed. I tried growing carrots here last year. I just don't get back here to do stuff. But I'm going to my mom's here in a few weeks. So I might get some strawberries and plant some strawberries back here, because this bed's a lot easier to pick from than where I have my strawberries right now. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but that's really tiny. Oh, probably don't want to throw weeds on top of my garlic. So let's see here. This is what happens when you just toss them in, don't do a whole lot, and expect like awesome results. Okay, grass, thistles. At least I'll get this bed weeded and I can get some mulch or something on top of it for next year. Or for at least strawberries, because I think I'll plant some strawberries back here. They'll be happy back here if I can keep thistles out of it. But they're coming out in one, pretty much the whole root, so should be good. Just having to pull weeds to find my garlic. Oh, there's one. Trying to pull it out. And if you're curious, I ordered garlic this year from the same company I ordered my seed potatoes from, which I really liked. Ow. Which is the Maine Potato Lady. So hopefully when I'm ready to do my potato harvest, I'll take you guys along with that too. Because I now have my phone, which is really easy to carry with me, and my little tripod that you guys are sitting on. But yeah, this is what I do. Knock down some of those liar weeds and that thistle. I wonder if I can get him out. Yeah. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, I'm used to getting garlic twice this size, but this is all my fault, so you know. Didn't do it the proper way, didn't fertilize. Just kind of tossed them in here, tossed mulch on top of them, and expected to get really good harvest. And that's not how you do good gardening, I've found out. You actually have to work at it. I still gotta figure out where these oak trees are coming from. This is an oak tree sapling. And I don't really see any oak trees near my property. There's mainly maple and black walnuts. So some of these aren't too bad, but still, they're not even what I was hoping for. But then again, like I said, I didn't do anything to these. And I also got to mix up my fertilizer today, because I used the milliliter method. So I got to get that mixed up and tossed on the garden today. I don't need to bring you guys along for that. That's just me sitting in a garage sweating while mixing up fertilizer. And I don't do everything the proper way with the milliliter method either, but I also still get results and good crops and all that. So I figure I'm doing something right. Oh, was that? Nope, that's wheat. And also it looks like I had some wheat sprout. So that's kind of cool. Might set that off to the side. I don't know what I'll do with it, but it might be fun to show the kids. Might go in the greenhouse after this and toss a load of straw on top of this, because yeah. Oh, this one's really small, but also I never got the garlic scape pulled off of it. So you want to break those off when they're growing so you get bigger bulbs. Oh, and they're a piece of wheat. Woohoo. That'd be a fun thing to do. Toss some winter wheat back here and see what happens next year. See how much we get from this little tiny space. At least the sticky weeds came out. or died back. Sticky weeds, if you're not from around here, are these weeds that have these little tiny burrs on them that stick to things. Mainly my cats. And that's the only pain in the butt things about those. My husband doesn't like pulling them. I don't mind pulling them because they really don't hurt. They're just sticky and that. But yeah. Another one where I didn't get the scape off of it, so I got a really tiny bulb head. That's why I'm thinking of planting berries back here, because those I can put back here, ignore. But I have a variety I want to grow that I know does really well, but it's hard to find. But my mom has the plants that I had up here, because she took some runners with her down to Kentucky that were my variety that I really liked, and she took them to Kentucky and has them growing down there. So I'm going down there in a couple weeks. No videos that week. It's going to be way too busy. Well, I might do some on Thursday or Friday. I don't know. And well, she took those down there and got them started. So I know she has the same variety as I had up here. So I asked her if she could get me some runners started for some strawberry plants, and I'll get those started back here. And once I get a good bed of those back here, I can pull out the ones next to the house that I'm not as thrilled with. The problem with the bed next to the house, it's a 5x5 bed, and it's hard to get to the middle. I have a rhubarb in one corner. I'd like to just get another rhubarb plant put in there and just have rhubarb there and strawberries elsewhere. Because I originally planted that because I thought it'd be fun for Patrick to come out and pick strawberries and eat them. That doesn't really happen that much, except when I make him pick strawberries. So my other thought, so now my thought is just, let's put it back here where all my other berry bushes and stuff are, and then we don't have to worry as much about me neglecting stuff. Because my husband originally built this so I could plant pumpkins. But now we have a good place to plant pumpkins, which is out front. Hey, that one's not too bad. I mean, it's not as big as I'd like, but it's not bad. But we have a place out front where we can grow pumpkins and corn now in our front yard. And my husband doesn't like to mow the front yard, so it's perfect. This is really good dirt. It's just, I neglected everything. Hi there. Pull out some of these. But yeah, I think putting strawberries back here will be a great idea. And I'll get some from my mom, like I said. Hey, look, I grew wheat. I don't know why I'm collecting a pile of wheat. I'll take it inside, show the kids. Be like, hey, look, I grew wheat. My daughter's more interested once I get the cucumbers going good. And that, so. But yeah, this is really good dirt. See? It's nice, black, crumbly. Really good. It just needs more nutrition and stuff, and my stuff just needed me to pay attention to it. Ow. Sometimes I feel like I should wear garden gloves, but I can't stand them. So I just use my hands, figure out ways to do stuff. The only thing I use gloves for is like stinging nettles. I grew a good crop of wheat, I'll tell you that. Haven't run into any ants really, so that's good. And yes, I'm disappointed in this, but that's my own fault. And I accept that because I didn't do what I was supposed to. Like this. This is a garlic scape. When they start popping up, all you do is, well, this one's a little woody, but all you do is snap them off. And some people eat them. My husband says they give him the runs and upset his stomach, so we don't eat them. They don't taste bad. Tastes pretty good in a stir fry, but yep, there's another one where I forgot to take the scape off. But yeah, I want to show you the whole process of this because most people just cut through. Yeah, these will stick to you. Which, interesting fact, I learned on one of my kids' nature programs. That's how they spread their seeds, which I kind of knew, but they're just an annoying thing that sticks to your clothing. Go away, bug. Yeah, right on the other side of that fence is our beehives. So if one buzzes me, you will see me freak out. Yeah, and if you're curious, I am a bee advocate. I love pollinators, but if they start buzzing around me, I panic. No logical explanation for that. Just my dad was a beekeeper. My husband's a beekeeper. Know a lot about bees. They just freak me out. So I just deal. I might have to move you guys soon because I'm going to need that end of the bed. And you guys are kind of taking up room there. Let's do that now before I get too knee deep in this. So, take a little trip. Take a little. And I might not be able to see the screen as well. Okay. You guys good? Okay. Let me get this moved. Move the garlic over there. Did I miss any? No, there's some wheat that stuck to it. All right. All right. Where were we? Aside from story time with Jen. But yeah, my dad was, he's still alive, but he can't really garden anymore. I do that for him. I try to put in stuff they can take care of, Mom can take care of at their place. That's easy. You're lopsided. There we go. Still lopsided, but it's better. But anyway, I put in gardens for them. I plant for them. They only have about 2 beds. Dad still likes to tell me, well, you should do this and this and this. I'm like, you're not going out there. You can't see. Unfortunately, he hasn't read up on blind gardeners, so that's good. Or else he'd be out there trying to do stuff, and he does no business doing stuff. I'm an advocate of people who have disabilities doing stuff, but after he fell and broke his hip, I'm like, yeah, you don't need to be out in the garden. If you fall out in the garden, break your hip or something, yeah, that wouldn't be good. So, and he's in his 60s. No, he's 70. He just turned 70 this year. And Mom's 80. So, neither of them. So, Mom's, strangely enough, in better shape than my dad. Which is ironic. She married a younger man, hoping he'd take care of her, and she's ending up having to take care of him. So, but yeah, I go put gardens. I planted, I think, 2 or 3 tomato plants this year for them. I planted cucumbers, watermelon, couple pepper plants, 1 jalapeno, 1 regular pepper. And I learned my lesson from last year. Last year I planted some giant Marconis for my mom, and she couldn't tell which one was which. So, yeah, needless to say, I decided I better not plant those again. They're great. I love those peppers. They produce really well. They're awesome, but anybody who thinks that, a lot of people think they're a hot pepper, and they're not. Oops, pulled out garlic. And it's still pretty good, so I think it'll be okay. But yeah, so I planted a hybrid I like. I didn't get any this year because my seed didn't germinate, and I was lazy this year how I started my seeds. And winter sowing didn't work this year, except for jalapenos and some yellow monsters. So I might need new seed again, which is annoying. Yes, I know you can save seeds from peppers. I just haven't bothered, but I do have yellow monsters this year, so I can always save seeds from those. Okay, maybe the sticky weeds are more annoying than I thought. Yeah, see all those seeds falling into this bed? They'll sprout next year. And I'll be grumbling next year about them. But if I just have strawberries in here, that should be better. Why am I saving this wheat? Oh well. Like I said, the kids will be interested in it. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I also planted them some pumpkins and squash that they would like, because I thought it'd be fun. So yeah, and pretty much they have all they need right now then, because of what I've planted. And I also planted some containers with lettuce on the porch, which I'll probably have to replant those when I go down and plant them some more, because theirs is probably at end now and I'll have to replant. But yeah, they're real happy with what I do for them. I just wish I was there to harvest and come over every day, but I'm not. And I like where I live, and they understand that. So, but yeah, my dad likes to get out and tell me how he wants stuff done. And I'm like, you have 2 garden beds. You grow enough from those 2 garden beds. You don't need any more. I'd like to get Mom some raised garden beds like mine that are like waist high, make it even easier on her. But me and my husband have to build them one day when we're down there. And yeah, that'll be fun. So, but of course we'd only need to build 1 16-foot raised bed, I think, and they'd be good. Have to talk to him about that. This weed, I don't know what this technical name of this thing is called, but my mom always told me it was liar weed. And they, as you can tell, it looks like this. This plant spreads by sending out runners under the ground, and they'll pop up other plants from these roots. It's not so bad when there's just like one, but when there's like a whole clump of them, they're kind of a pain in the butt to get out. And they just spread by the underground runners, so you're never sure if you get all of them. So, almost done with this bed. Thank you for anyone who has paid attention this long and hung around. I will show you what I got at the end, but right now, we're just trying to get these things out of the ground so I can get them in the... I dry mine out either in the greenhouse or in the garage. These will probably go in the garage because I figured out, people said that it's better to dry them in a shady place, even though I never had any trouble drying them out in the greenhouse either. So, but I put them in the garage. I have these black shelving units that have holes in them. I got them at like Walmart. I say I, when my husband was the one who picked them up. And I just clear off a couple shelves, lay them out on there and dry them. If I need garlic, I just pop out and grab it. Of course, right now I got garlic in the fridge. That's doing just fine. And I need to try to use it up first and let these things dry. It's hot. Oh, you're a new weed. Yeah, I don't know what these are. I haven't run into these as much. It looks like this. It's really tall. I'm not sure what this is called. I'm not as familiar with this. But yeah, that's growing in here too. So. But yeah, it's a lot cooler than it was the past few days. And then it rained, which was nice because we needed the rain. And I get really tired of watering. So I should be able not to water today, and I can water tomorrow. Because the ground's still really moist because we had like 2 days of rain. Previously, I had to water right after a rain because it was only like a sprinkle. It wasn't like a good deep soaking. So I'm thanking God every day that we got that rain. Oh, good grief, look at all those stickies. Go in the grass where my husband can mow you next year. Whew, it's hot. Sorry to be complaining about heat, but I don't deal with heat well. So, oh, that'll come back. Like if you get a dandelion and you don't get the root and you just break these off, it'll come back. You know, it's partially dead anyway, so I don't know what's going on with it. There's some more garlic. I feel like I'm just giving a lesson on different weeds rather than how to harvest garlic. But, you know, this is how my channel goes. Oh, cool. I got most of the root on that one. Should be good on that then. I have no idea what this is. My mother-in-law said I could have some Egyptian walking onions, but I have yet to get over there and get any. I'm not that interested because I can grow onions really easily. Usually. Alright. This bed is officially cleared out. Gotta toss some mulch down, so little stupid wild grapevine. So yeah, this one's ready for me to toss some more straw down on top of, and then once I get some strawberries, I'll put them in here and get them growing. And let me get this up here and I'll show you what I got. Along with a few weeds, apparently. Go. I don't need you in the bed. Ow. But yeah. Get this into a bundle maybe and I can show you real easily. But yeah, this was not my best year for garlic. I mean, I'm thrilled that I got any garlic. I'm just disappointed in myself because I didn't, dead weed, didn't stick with it. But I didn't do everything I was supposed to. I slacked off. I got busy with other stuff. And yeah. So yeah, this year's garlic harvest was, well, most people will be happy with that, but I know I can get bigger bulbs than that. So, here's this patch. Let me get them into clumps and maybe I can hold both clumps up and show you. But yeah, it's just, it's my fault. Nobody to blame but myself. So. Right. But I guess I make up for size and quantity, but still. And here's my garlic harvest. See? Yeah, not the best harvest ever, but it's something. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you like more videos like this, leave a comment below or just tell me that you enjoyed this video. I'm going to go get these in the garage and go in the house and cool off. Sweat is dripping from my face, so I will talk to you all later. God bless you and keep you, and see you next time.